Today's third video for you was firstly Gondar, where more than 20 Muslims were killed on Tuesday. Curfew has been imposed in Gondar. Night-time curfew has been imposed. What does it indicate? Does it mean the situation is not under control in Gondar? Amhara regional government has released a statement about current situation in Gondar, how many have been arrested, how many were killed, how many houses were set on fire, how many buildings were looted. A statement has been issued by Amhara regional government. Secondly, there was Lalibela, where hundreds of Fano recruits completed their training today. A graduation ceremony was held there. In the ceremony, mother of a late Brigadier General of Amhara forces was invited. Who is this late Brigadier General of Amhara forces whose mother was invited, especially to today's graduation ceremony of Fanos in Lalibela? Thirdly, viewers, we have a new story from Tigray. Leader of an opposition party has appeared on Tigray's Tigray TV. He is from opposition party of Tigray, and he is building the case for independence of Tigray. He has shared some arguments to build Tigray's case for independence. What is he saying? We have a 1 minute long video clip of this Tigray opposition party leader building the case for Tigray's independence. What is he saying? Firstly, Gondar, viewers, we know that on Tuesday, more than 20 Muslims were killed there in religious clashes. After that, government forces, Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara Regional Force, and militias tried to control the situation. But it seems that everything is not under control. Why? Because a night-time curfew has been imposed in Gondar city. Just a few hours ago, Amhara regional government announced night-time curfew. After 7 p.m., movement of all vehicles and persons has been banned in Gondar city. No one will be allowed to carry weapons. No one will be allowed to wear security forces uniforms, and no vehicles will be on roads after 7 p.m. Nighttime curfew imposed in Gondar. And secondly, Amhara regional government today at last shared some details about what happened in Gondar on Tuesday. Ethiopian Islamic Affairs Supreme Council said that more than 20 Muslims were killed. We were waiting for confirmation from government side. What is government saying? How many were killed? How many have been arrested? How many houses, buildings were set on fire and looted? Government says that so far it has confirmed 14 casualties. Amhara government says 14 casualties in Gondar, but no details about the religious background of these 14 individuals, were they Christians or Muslims. Secondly, Amhara regional government says that 118 were injured. Thirdly, it says that 20 residential and commercial buildings were set ablaze, and 11 houses were partially or completely looted. Secondly, details about the action taken so far. Amhara regional government says that 373 individuals have been arrested. This number was 280 last night. Now, fresh figure is 373 individuals have been arrested so far, directly involved in the conflict, or those who were behind the scenes, or those who are trying to spread the conflict. So we don't know who these 373 persons are. Are they Muslims, Christians, women, men, children, elderly? No. Just number, total number. 373 individuals are in prison in Amhara region so far in connection with what happened in Gondar on Tuesday. Secondly, viewers, what we have confirmed, though not announced by Amhara government did not announce. What we have confirmed from the ground that there were clashes between Ethiopian National Defense Force and some members of armed groups in Gondar when forces intervened to control the situation. And in that confrontation, in the clashes between government forces and armed persons, at least 2 members of Ethiopian National Defense Force were killed. That is what we have learnt from the ground. Government, Amhara government, Ethiopian National Defense Force, they have not spoken about the death of some security officials. But what we have learned is that at least 2 members of Ethiopian military were killed in clashes after Gondar incident. Second news story is from Lalibela, where hundreds of Fanos completed their training. A graduation ceremony was held. There you can see some pictures on your screen. You can see new Fano recruits who have completed their training. Important thing is that mother of a late Amhara forces Brigadier General was specially invited to attend this ceremony. General Asaminew Sige's mother was invited. You can see her picture on the screen. Who is General Asaminew Sige? He was a Brigadier General of Amhara Regional Forces. He was killed in 2019 after a failed coup attempt. The coup was against Amhara regional president who was killed in this coup attempt. The coup was reportedly staged by Ginbot 7 group, and General Asaminew Sige was also accused of being behind the coup. Later he was killed by security forces in 2019, I think. But Fanos, they commemorate his death, and they see General Asaminew Sige as an Amhara hero. So his mother was specially invited to attend this ceremony in Lalibela today. Thirdly, viewers, we have a video clip for you of a Tigray opposition party leader who is speaking about Tigray's independence. He is from Betona party, a small party. Obviously, TPLF is a much larger party. Betona is a small party in Tigray, and some say it's backed by TPLF as well. This leader of Betona party is building the case for Tigray's independence. He says that in order to have a nation, a country, you need to have common past and shared vision about future. But Tigrayans, Oromos, Amharas, they have different positions about history, and they don't share same future vision. Same vision about the future of Ethiopia. That is why Ethiopia as a country is untenable. Ethiopia's existence in future as a country is not possible. That is why all regions, especially Tigrayans, they should have their own country. Take a listen to what he said, this Betona party leader, about independence. What are his arguments to back his case that Tigray should be an independent country? Watch the video. Thanks for watching.
So if elites cannot agree on their history, I don't think they have a future. So this is kind of a scientific analysis. It's not just a frustration of what you see now. And if you don't agree on the past, this is also logical. You cannot agree on the future. So I tried to show you that the future that the Amhara elite envision, that the Oromo elite envision, and that the Tigrayan elites envision does not concur. So if this is not in place for us, it's futile to maintain the Ethiopian state because it's going to be a state of continuous confrontation and conflict. That's what we've been seeing up until today. That's what we're going to see in the future, because if we do not agree on a certain vision, the conflict is going to continue. So instead of deciding to live in a state of conflict for a time, its end is not yet known, it is better to have an independent nation for Tigray. Why do we claim an independent state for Tigray is necessary? Because we believe Tigrayans agree on their history. What X them. What rejoices them. So this is an important aside. And another, on repeated occasions, Tigrayans have shown a kind of coming together for survival and maintenance of the Tigrayan nation. So if you give them an independent state, that will allow them, that will help them continue along this track. So that's why we call for Tigrayan independence. I know several people in Ethiopia have been suffering from oppression because any people in the world does not accept oppression. That may bring you together up until you overthrow the oppressor. But once you overthrow the oppressor, if you do not agree on your history, and if you cannot put a common vision, there is no way that you can survive together.